I'm Joanna Penn from Mystery Thriller TV. So today we're talking about what is a mystery anyway? What are the things that define a mystery novel? So probably the sort of number one thing is that there's a puzzle that we've got to solve somehow. So generally that is a body and we have to find out who done it. That's the traditional mystery, of which, you know, crime fiction is probably the number one genre at the moment in that kind of area. So yeah, we generally start off with, you know, something happens, like the body, and then we find out clues throughout the book, and then at the end we find out the answer to the mystery. And part of the enjoyment of reading a good mystery is, can you work out who did it or what the answer to the mystery is? And when you get to the end, it should be really satisfying to find out that you didn't know, but that you can recognise aspects through the book of where it was hinted at and you missed it. So it's almost like a game of cat and mouse between the author and the reader, as well as the protagonist in the book with the person they're chasing. Now, often in a mystery, the main protagonist is a cop or an investigator, or they may also be a normal person finding out about a crime or some other kind of mystery. And we follow that person and we see things through their perspective, so we find out things as they do, although sometimes we know more than that main character. So the kind of fun is working that out, and the most disappointing thing in a mystery is if you work it out at the beginning. It's a bit like when you're watching TV again and you go, I already know who did it. That's, you know, that's not original. So the best mysteries are those ones that keep us hooked and we're like, wow, that's a really interesting clue. I wonder how that fits into the whole story. So there doesn't have to be a death, there doesn't have to be a body, but there often is. That is often one of the ways it starts. But even if there isn't, there has to be high stakes in some form, or why do we care, basically? Now, there are also things like psychological mysteries, where the mystery is more about why people did it, or what's up with this person, or, you know, some of the really good tension stuff. I guess we're thinking Hannibal Lecter immediately in terms of, you know, psychological thriller, mystery, Silence of the Lambs type of stuff. So getting inside people's heads, working out that psychology, is a really interesting side of the mystery genre, I would say. And also the scientific side is also fascinating people at the moment, with the forensics and the medical stuff and genetics and interesting things that we wouldn't necessarily know unless we were reading these books and, you know, sort of learning about what goes on behind the scenes. So hopefully I'll also be interviewing some people about that on the site, so very interesting stuff. So the action may also take place off stage. We may not actually see the body, we may not actually, you know, see the murder as we might do in a thriller. You often see the violence in a thriller, as in a mystery you get the aftermath and working out how it happened and who did it and why and that type of thing. So those are some aspects of mystery. There's obviously subgenres within the mystery, and, you know, mystery and thrillers do kind of cross over each other, which is why this is about both genres. There's often mystery in the thriller and aspects of thrillers in mystery. So things can cross over the boundaries of the genre, and very often some of these books will blur what goes on. So anyway, I would love to hear what your favourite mysteries are, so please leave a comment or let me know on the blog. And thank you. This is Mystery Thriller TV.